May the 9th after the market close, and we are starting looking at the chart of SPX here. Uh, this is going on for the last 3 days. We have Monday like this on May 7th. Then again we blew past that trend line and pulled back up. Today we made another foray here into the darkness and then pulled right back up here, close 1354, which is sitting right on this trend line and one shoe into the abyss, which can really, if the stock market start plunging here, it can start going down to almost 1324 or 1275, which we don't know. But hanging around in this corner and not recovering quickly is very concerning, because the more it tries to go down and it's pushed back, eventually it will break down from this platform, and this trend, which is a sideways, will break into a downtrend. The McKellen oscillator, however, is very oversold, minus 31. We put another studies here on stochastics, and you can see with the moving averages and all that, it is extremely oversold market right now. 17 reading on the stochastic, which is low, and the market just sitting here precariously, unable to break down. And what I would say, unable to break down, that means there's a possibility it can break down. Same thing happened on RUT. It just did make a foray yesterday, then again tested the bottom 788, and it is sitting there with this hook here, which is not turning yet, so extremely oversold. Any chance if it moves up a little bit, we will close that position probably if we get a chance to do it. Other good news here, or bad news here, is that we don't know how this stock PCLN is going to react. We have been on it here on the stock, and this is the after hours invention of mankind. When everybody else is not trading, somebody has to trade after hours. I don't know why they allow these kind of things, because the option sellers or option traders are really a disadvantage in this type of environment, because the minute the stock closed here at 1 o'clock, I was watching it, somebody dumped here 80,000 shares, and that tumbled this thing down to 660, but it recovered right away because 60,000 shares, 20,000 shares just came and started buying up here. But it became very volatile and indeterminate, and then gradually faded here with very little volumes, as you can see. The volumes were just minuscule, and it just died here at 1690. Which way is going to open up tomorrow, I don't know. If it opens up 700 and above, it can gap up, it can gap down, it can stay here. The earnings were great. The 4.28 EPS, earnings per share, compared to 3.96, crushed the expectations from the street level, from the street. And we had great earnings. But here's the chart here on this one. It is sitting at the 50-day moving average, which is at 707. If it starts breaking down here, then it's a different story. It hasn't done that since this time, when it was here in January. The stock has been giving stellar performances, but now we are seeing here twin tops here, which is a double top and a hit at the 50-day moving average. Will it recover? Yes, tomorrow. We don't know. And it is getting a little bit oversold as well. Apple, on the other hand, is on sitting as well. The whole stock market is kind of weird, and look at this, it's trying to put a base here more likely, and it's oversold. All it has to do is go above here, that 50-day moving average here. Some of the stocks are getting decimated on earnings. For example, this one, Meli, Mercado Libre, and it opened up, gapped here, the gapped here again on the earnings below its 200 days, decimated at that 4.7 million shares. So this is going on quite a bit here. RAX is another one here, Rax Space. It didn't do very well here on the earnings, and gap down here. So these gaps downs are happening in a market which is undecisive, which is decisively bearish at this point, but it hasn't broken down technical levels. And these good earnings, even they are coming here, they're not making any difference. The mood is somber and dispirited. Let's say it's a dispirited economy, and the mood of the market is very somber at this point. So caution is needed.